welcome to this week's broadcast of the Cutting Edge News. I'm your host, Sam Clark, and here's this week's top story. An unexpected meteor hit over Russian skies last Friday, resulting in a shockwave that injured over 1,000 people. Most injuries were created by broken glass. According to NASA, the asteroid was traveling at 18 kilometers per second, and at an altitude of 20 kilometers, it detonated with an explosive force of 500 kilotons, equaling the power of a large nuclear warhead. The size of the meteor was about 15 meters in diameter, but weighed over 10,000 tons, over 100 times larger than the original prediction, but most of its mass was lost in our atmosphere. Barack Obama turned up pressure on Congress this Tuesday, urging them to work and avoid scheduled cuts in federal, domestic, and defense spending. Appearing with the emergency responders at the White House, Obama urged Congress to pass, at the very least, a short-term measure that would delay the cuts and allow lawmakers to work on a more permanent fix.
Just 10 days from now, Congress might allow a series of automatic, severe budget cuts to take place that will do the exact opposite. Won't help the economy, won't create jobs, will visit hardship on a whole lot of people. Now, Congress, back in 2011, also passed a law saying that if both parties couldn't agree on a plan to reach that $4 trillion goal, about $1 trillion of additional arbitrary budget cuts would start to take effect this year. And by the way, the whole design of these arbitrary cuts was to make them so unattractive and unappealing that Democrats and Republicans would actually get together and find a good compromise of sensible cuts, as well as closing tax loopholes and so forth. And so this was all designed to say, we can't do these bad cuts, let's do something smarter. That was the whole point of this so-called sequestration.
And now for our weather correspondents, Con Overcast and Corbin Storms.
Thanks, Sam.
So spring has sprung, maybe. It's actually predicted to suck all week, but for the weekend, it's going to be sunny. Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, suck level's pretty low, so enjoy the weather, even though you do.
Go hug some trees today.
Yeah, it's nice. Follow the president of Mount Edgecombe High School's role and hug a fellow tree.
Back to you, Sam.
Thanks, Con and Corbin. If any of you have been keeping up with the new advances in mobile technology, you might have already heard about Google Glass. Google Glass is a new experimental hands-free headset for your mobile phone, and so much more. Google Glass is designed to be worn as glasses, and this Wednesday, Google had released a video titled, How It Feels Through Glass.
Okay, Glass, record a video.
This is it. We're on in 2 minutes.
Okay, Glass, hang out with the Flying Club.
Google photos of tiger heads.
You ready? You ready?
Right there. Okay, Glass, take a picture.
Holy sh**. That is awesome.
Okay, Glass, record a video!
After this bridge, first exit.
very delicious in Thai.
Arroy.
Arroy.
Google jellyfish.
Well, let's see. It's beautiful. Google Glass isn't expected to hit the market until 2014, but right now Google is offering the chance to test their product for the very, very, very low price of $1,500. For more information, check out www.google.com/glass. And now we go to Douglas McClanahan with Swag.
Thanks, Sam. In today's Swag and Entertainment, Josh Hutcherson becomes a blonde for the next Hunger Games movie. Shia LaBeouf is caught plagiarizing on Twitter. Rihanna and Chris Brown's psychotic romance is turned into an intense episode of Law & Order SVU. Demi Lovato parties hardy with One Direction's Neil Horan after the Brit Awards. Rob Morrison resigns as CBS anchor and hits up Buffalo Wild Wings following his wife choking arrest. And Donald Trump's Twitter is hacked and Lil Wayne lyrics were posted on there. I read, quote, "These, unquote, garden tools, quote, think they classy. Well, that's the class I'm skipping." And now, the Harlem Shake, UAF style.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.
No, Sam, you cannot have swag. Back to you.
Thanks, Doug. And now we go to sports with Forrest Strict.
Thanks, Sam. All right, first I want to talk about our special guests that Mr. Goulet and Sid Gai actually got the chance to bring here. It was an honor for him to be here. Mr. Billy Mills, he was the Olympic winner of the 10K in 1964, the only American to actually ever win it. He was very inspirational. Very good comments on his speeches, and it was awesome. I was there to watch it too, and gave me a lot of inspiration. All right, first I want to jump into how our varsity boys did while they were away. They went to Juneau, and they played JD. They won their game. They only played them once, and they beat them. And I got to talk to some of the players, and they said that's probably one of the best games the best game that they've played so far in this season. So, good job to them. Our Lady Braves also played Juneau, but however, they did not put up the same results. But good job for trying, and we'll get them next time. After our Braves played Juneau, we went on and played East, which is a 4A school. So, good job for taking the challenge against them. However, we did not beat them. We took the loss, but you know what? Hats off to them for giving them a good try and good challenge. And then I want to jump into how our Braves played East, our Skyview. Our boys played Skyview, and a round of applause to them. Hats off because they ended the trip very well. I had very good results on that game. They beat them, which is good. So good job to them. And after our Lady Braves played Juneau, they went on and played Nome, which, holy cow, that's a far trip, all the way up north. And they played them twice. Their first game, they lost, but yeah, we got to play them again. And we did take that game. We beat them. They ended the trip very well, so good job to them. Round of applause. And I wish them best of luck playing against their rivals, the Sitka Wolves. Thanks, Sam, and back to you.
Thanks, Forrest. The Mount Edgecombe Radio Club, which is now to be called the award-winning Mount Edgecombe Radio Club, has been recognized as this year's Spirit of Youth Award recipient. The Anchorage-based organization annually recognizes about 20 youth organizations that work on improving the quality of life in their communities and solve social problems.
The Mount Edgecombe High School Radio Club is a group of students who generate their own content and put on a show every other week on KCAW, the local public radio station. The content ranges depending on student interest, so sometimes the segments will involve teaching Yupik or live music. Other times they are interviews or just public affairs information about things that are going on over here at Edgecombe.
And I do the Maya Minute. The Maya Minute informs the general public about current issues involving environmental flavored things. I certainly want to make more people think, to cognitively realize that without the environment, we're nothing.
Does good stuff for the people. It shows that us Edgecombe kids aren't always the socially awkward type of people. By saying that, like, we embrace ourselves through the radio.
You can hear the Radio Club perform at their new time, which is 4 p.m. on Sundays every other Sunday on KCAW 104.7 FM, or from the live stream at www.kcaw.org. And now, I have two public service announcements from our friendly neighborhood MEHS Student Council. Student Council elections are coming. Right now, we have no candidates for president, secretary, parliamentarian, historian, or treasurer. These people are in need of replacement. Student Council is not going to run itself. So if you're interested, please pick up a nomination petition from Mr. Mahoney in the Science Wing ASAP. And second, Student Council is going to be hosting Wine and Cheese next Thursday, so if you're disgruntled about something going on around campus, come to Mr. Mahoney's room during lunch on Thursday the 28th. You provide the wine, we'll provide the cheese. So for this segment, well, I don't have any words for it. Just roll the clip.
It's Edgecombe News. Come on, tell your friends. We're going to go watch Edgecombe News with Sam and Doug and Con and Corbin, and then there's Forrest too. It's Edgecombe News.
Thank you for watching the show today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, please email me at samuel.clark@mehs.us. Stay classy, Mount Edgecombe. Have a nice day.
Happy birthday, Edgecombe.